Hello, and welcome to Poker Savvy Ringleader Series video number 3. In our last two videos, we started them off by reviewing a hand history from clients or a friend of mine, and we're going to continue with that theme today and look at another hand of Julian's. And let's get started. Okay, so we are in a somewhat of a short-handed-ish full ring game, seven-handed. We catch an opener, under the gun, then a cold caller, and we call with ace-jack pre. Calling with ace-jack pre there is perfectly fine. There's never usually a reason to 3-bet it unless maybe the guy's like a really nitty opener, and then you'd almost be 3-betting it as a bluff very occasionally. But for the most part, it's a profitable flat call, and so we don't want to mess that profitability up by doing anything else with it. So we do flat there, and we catch a pretty nice flop. I mean, you definitely want to tread carefully against an under the gun raiser. Interestingly enough, under the gun checks, which to me pretty much means he doesn't have the ace three-way. It's not very common for someone to check the ace like this three-way. You'd typically bet it. If anything, just bet small if he didn't want to rouse too much suspicion. But he does check, and then second guy in the line bets. When second guy in line bets like this, typically it does mean he has something, probably an ace, perhaps a draw, but there aren't too many draws, so maybe some kind of a gutter like 4-6. But I would weight him more heavily towards some sort of ace, and if anything, don't know a lot about him, but I mean, it's not without the realm of possibility that he is bluffing, although I wouldn't count on it too much. He bets full pot, which is obviously not it's not great for us. We'd obviously rather call us, something like a normal standard-ish bet, but it doesn't altogether scare me too much either. I'm definitely not going anywhere yet. It's just making the pot pretty large for the next straight, and we can be getting on them kind of easily. And with this type of hand, this kicker, it's gonna make you think a little bit.
He bets full pot, which
so I do call,
is
and then
obviously not
a 5 comes. Makes the board kind of nasty.
Obviously not
as far as possible someone having the 4. Like either one of us could have the 4, even though it's not likely for either of us to have the 4. I think, like, most of the time, I think we're dealing with a couple of ace-x hands between the two of us, so I guess it's not that nasty, but it does present some scariness to it, I guess. And he checks. I don't see any reason to go ahead and bet here. I mean, I feel like most of the time if my hand's good here, it's going to be good on the river, and I'm not sure if it's good.